I want to talk about the social uprisings that are going on right now in Minneapolis. They are looting because of Mr. Floyd, the man who was killed in Minneapolis by the police because of a knee pin that the police department of Minneapolis um, has a technique that you can pin down a person with your knee by standing on the back of their neck. And pretty much this person got killed because of that technique. And I hope that the Minneapolis Police Department gets rid of that technique because that technique killed somebody. And, you know, that's what you call excessive force, you know. Um, I got a chance to just sit back and observe everything. And Mr. Floyd was in the process of forgery. That's what they're saying. And forgery is basically either signing a check, somebody else's check, or either, doing something like that. So they were trying to make an arrest, and the man was saying he couldn't breathe. And they continued to stand on his neck, you know. And this police officer, I saw the video, he was just like, What am I doing wrong? Like, he was so oblivious to that he was killing the damn man. And it's not right. It's not right, but we're going to see a lot of social uprisings right now. Right now in China, they are protesting because I think Beijing passed a law not respecting Chinese anthem or something like that. I can't remember because I just briefly read what was going on, but they were having protests. Um, Now, I'm a subscriber to a KRS astrology channel, and last week he did drop a video and said, due to the certain planets going into retrograde, I think it's Saturn and Jupiter going into retrograde, there will be social uprisings, and that's exactly what's going on. So, if you're not tuned to astrology or you're not dealing with that, then you're going to be kind of lost because you're going to be wondering why people are acting this way or why people are doing what they're doing. It's bound to happen, you know, because of the planets, everything that's going on. But I think that, well, I'm glad that the police officers were fired. I think they should be charged with murder because he just stood on the man's neck with his knee and didn't remove it. It was just like, what are y'all talking about? What's the problem? Like, he was just acting like nothing was wrong. Then they said that Mr. Floyd was resisting arrest. Then a video came out and said that he wasn't resisting arrest. So the police officer was lying, which we already should understand that police officers are going to lie because they think that they are the law and they think that they are immune to certain things. So of course they're going to lie. So, you know, we shouldn't be surprised that they're lying. But that's the gist of what's going on. This was predicted that social uprising would start, and it is happening right now. So make sure you are aware. If you are a subscriber of this channel, my job is to make you aware of what's going on, and we can talk about it, you know. But I have an issue with the looting and people stealing from Target. Like, how did this turn into protesting for a black man getting killed by the police? Then you go and start stealing out of Target. How does that work? Like, come on, black people. And it's not, and I'm not just saying it's just black people out there doing this. Come on, people. Come on, people. If y'all are going to protest for a man getting killed by the police, that's fine. But then you're going into Target stealing. Like, this is reminding me of the LA riots. Because if y'all remember, the comedy movie Martin Lawrence, You So Crazy, and he was talking about the looting and how, everybody had got them some shit when they went in there. And I'm like, really, y'all going to get y'all some shit, and y'all supposed to be protesting and be, y'all tearing up stores and stuff. And I'm like, come on now. Now the National Guard is activated, and I'm like, a lot more people are going to get killed, because if you resist the National Guard, they're going to kill you. So what are y'all going to do? Like, y'all say that y'all out there protesting for this man. Now you're looting. And now you're burning down stuff, and you're doing this and you're doing that. Like, how is this helping Mr. Floyd? So y'all tell me, what I'm seeing, is this wrong? Is this looting wrong? Is this tearing up business wrong? Is this wrong? Like, come on now. If we're going to march and protest, for something and stand for something, we can't go tearing up other people's stuff. Now, there was Minneapolis news. They were interviewing this guy, and he was saying, do you think the looting and stuff, the reporter asked him, do you think the looting and the vandalism and all that stuff is right? And he was like, well, we're tired of being oppressed. We're tired of this. We're tired of that. And I'm like, yeah, we are tired of the oppression. We are tired of the police killing innocent people or using excessive force, but we cannot sit up here and damage other people's property and say that we're standing for something. I don't think that that's right. Like, what if somebody else, like, let's see if Chinese Americans start looting, and you got a business and you're a black business owner, and they come in and start tearing up your store and looting and stuff because they're mad because the police done killed a Chinese person. We gotta figure out what the hell we doing, because this right here is confusion to me. It's chaos. And we got to know the signs of the times. We got to really understand, because history is like repeating itself. It reminds me of the LA riots. Like, it really does. Like, it's just so familiar with the LA riots. So, y'all tell me, do y'all think So we have to be careful with when we're trying to do any protest or anything. We have to be careful of the bad actors amongst us, because there are bad actors that are looting, that are stealing, that are trying to make a come up off of social uprisings. There's always been bad actors amongst us when we're trying to do something right. So we gotta start checking the bad actors around us, because this makes no sense of how y'all helping Mr. Floyd. Like, how is burning down a store and looting helping Mr. Floyd? How is it? How is that? Now, going at the police department, now that's another thing. That I wouldn't mind seeing them protest in front of the police department and protest that knee pin that they are using as a technique that got someone killed. Now, that would be the right thing to do. But going after businesses that really have nothing to do with Mr. Floyd being killed, that to me doesn't make sense. So y'all make it make sense for me. Y'all tell me, is this correct? Like, share, subscribe, so long. Have a great day.